Honestly speaking, when I saw all the games coming out, I was quite disappointed at seeing where the gaming studios and the gaming industry is moving. The issue is that for the sake of diversity, they have just been going all out non-stop in every single game, even where it doesn't make sense. I mean, most of the time they do it at places where it doesn't make sense. Anyway, the Ghost of Yotei trailer is out, and I really, really loved Ghost of Tsushima. It is a masterpiece. I'm amazed that Last of Us 2, that smoking pile of dog shit, beat Ghost of Tsushima. I'm honestly amazed, and we all know the reason why The Last of Us 2 won. We all know it was fucking nepotism. Anyway, so let's begin with the trailer reaction, and then I will tell you why I'm not looking forward to Ghost of Yotei the way I will look forward to Ghost of Tsushima. So the trailer begins. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It looks amazing. The world of Ghost of Tsushima looked amazing. This also looks amazing. The grittiness, the darkness of that universe. It looks great. As always, I have no problem with the looks of this game. The looks of this game are amazing. The scenery is a big step up from Ghost of Tsushima. I think we can all agree to that. This game is taking place 400 years after the events of Ghost of Tsushima. So of course you won't be getting another Jin Sakai game. I know everybody loves Jin Sakai, but sorry guys, we are replacing him with a woman. I mean, see, the issue is not with her. Okay, no, listen. The issue isn't with her being a woman. The issue is the fact that a woman is going to use her samurai sword fighting big hulking dudes that are thrice the size of her. That is the issue, but I'll continue later. So look, I honestly, until this part in the trailer, I thought that we were just going to get Jin Sakai because I didn't pay attention to the year this takes place in. The sword graphics are great, I guess. And the horse looks pretty great too. Like super, super cool white horse. Very rare. Honestly, even till this point, I still didn't know that it's actually a girl. I didn't know. I hadn't paid attention because I was just so excited that another Ghost of Tsushima game is coming out. Just this looks amazing. Mount Yotei, Yotei, Yoto. This place, the frames were dropping a little bit, but it was still fine. The world looks amazing. They have really stepped up the visuals. It's all great. This is fine too. Honestly, this is fine too. If she's fighting a guy like that, that's fine too. If she's fighting multiple guys like this, that's fine too. And for some reason, this wolf is supposed to be connected to the story somehow. Why does she have two swords in her hand? Why does she have two swords in her hand? That's going to make fighting with people double her size even worse, though. Once again, amazing. This world looks absolutely amazing. Like a painting has come alive right in front of me. The Ghost of Yotei, guys. Okay, so we are using Kusarigamas too, and guns are here as well. So, a couple of problems that I have with this trailer. First off, this takes place in the period where guns started existing in Japan. And the reason why I have an issue with this is that during such times where guns exist, the only reason people even had katanas was for, what do you say, for status. Like people of status had katanas. They used it because they were people of status. It was not used for fighting because, bro, either I shoot you, what are you going to do with your katana? You're gonna chop off the bullets? I mean, if it's a game and they have that ability, sure, I guess then. But then again, the human body is incapable of moving fast enough to chop down bullets. That has never happened. And that will never happen until we become superhumans. That's fine. But the issue I have with Ghost of Yotei is that I will not be able to immerse myself in this world. Why? Because it is extremely unrealistic for a girl to fight hulking dudes triple her size with a katana, even in a melee scenario. If she's just shooting them, that's understandable. But see, you might think, oh, incel, oh, he hates women, blah, 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 all the buzzwords that the internet throws around. But the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because biologically, women have lesser muscle density than men, and biologically, they have lesser bone density than men. So, first off, women who have used swords in the past had to train really, really, really hard to use one katana because katanas are heavy, guys. But then you have her using two katanas at the same time, which completely destroys balance. Dual wielding katanas is something people only do in video games for fun. It was very rare to have people even use dual katanas because it completely destroys technique and precision, which the katana is known for. But leaving all of that aside, if I see her fighting hulking dudes with the moon stance, I'm going to lose my shit because it takes one whack from a guy double her size with all of his weight into the swing to completely destroy her posture and make her fall down. Now, if you refuse to believe that men and women are physically different and that men have a physical advantage against women, just think back to what happened in the France Olympics this year when the leading Italian, maybe she was Italian, maybe she was Czech Republican, the leading female boxer took one punch from an androgynous man or woman. I don't really know, I don't really care. But she took one punch and she started crying. Even though her entire life she has worked on boxing, she couldn't take one punch from a guy and gave up. And that is the issue that stops me from immersing myself in the story. Now, if we could just switch the girl to a guy, that would be great. But this is a very story driven game, and I don't think we will be able to switch to a guy so that the gameplay makes sense. But anyway, that is the only issue I have with this trailer. Other than that, I don't really feel like playing this because the issue is we are in such a sensitive time right now that even though even though this looks great, it looks amazing, and I'm sure the gameplay will be amazing. Sucker Punch Studios has never disappointed us. But in my heart, I have that feeling that DEI, 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 every single thing that Sony has put out recently has been DEI inception. Like DEI layers after DEI layers. Sony state of work, that's what the people are saying. And it just hurts, honestly. It just hurts. Like, I do not want to dislike a game just because a woman is the main character. But they just show it in such an obviously unrealistic, unbelievable manner that it just completely ruins my enjoyment of the game. Anyway, that is my reaction to this game. Everything looks amazing, but it's just that I will have a really hard time realistically believing in this story. That's all. And that was all there is for today's video, guys. I'll see you all later. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.